Hi, it's Tuesday, March the 16th. Welcome back to another one of our Lenten reflections. Today we're looking at the book of Acts. A strange thing happens in the middle of chapter 16 of the book of Acts. The narrator suddenly shifts from the third person to the first person plural. The chapter begins in the standard style of narration. Paul went on also to Derbe and to Lystra, where there was a disciple named Timothy, the son of a Jewish woman who was a believer. But suddenly, in verse 11, we set sail from Troas and took a straight course to Samothrace, the following day to Neapolis. This inexplicable we appears again in chapters 20, 21, and 27. What do we make of this we? Well, we don't really know what to make of this we. If you want to Google search it, you'll probably get a million hits helping you understand this first-person shift in narration. But that's not really the focus of this reflection. I'm thinking about it in a different way, in how we think about the church. What narrative person do you invoke when you participate in the church? The first person would be I, as in I go to church, and it's safe to say that we all think of ourselves in the first person. The second person would be you, as in you really should clean the kitchen better. The third person is common to most writings. This is the he said, she said form. He said the newcomers were from out of town, but she said they were really Methodists. Each of these voices has a plural. We, they, y'all. What interests me this morning is the first person plural, like the passages from Acts. Regardless of how they came to be, this shift to we is noticeable. Immediately, we feel that the narrator is less detached, perhaps less objective, now more involved in the story. There is greater investment when the first-person plural is invoked. I think about post-game press conferences for coaches. The best coaches always use the first-person plural. We need to run the ball better. We need to not turn the ball over so much. Well, we didn't fumble. The running back did. But a good coach is not going to single out any one player for criticism. They're a team. They win together as a team. They lose together as a team. Maybe one guy fumbled, but we need to do better. How do we talk about our church and our church congregation? In my many years of ministry, I've heard my fair share of second and third person conversations. You need to. They need to. The problems and difficulties are reduced to what a bunch of second persons and third persons should be doing. Wouldn't it be better if we could all adopt the practice of the book of Acts and suddenly shift to the first person, rather than they need to do this or she doesn't do that? Could we say we? We might consider being more mission-minded. We can improve our stewardship. We are the church together. Church is best when church is in the first person plural. I'm not sure what are the chances if it's just up to him or her or to you, but I'm pretty sure that we can make progress when we are a we.